Yes, family, greetings, and welcome. Welcome to another one of my stories. You're in tune to yours truly, Starfire. And as you know, stories are fiction. Fictions, well, that's another pile of lies, right? So don't you go believing anything I say to you. Otherwise, you might find yourself lying at the point of being lied to. Yeah? So I want to share something with you that happened last night. This rising, this last night, my father came to me, and I had a couple of biscuits in my hand, and the one biscuit had some, like, I don't know, like potato. It's as if I was doing some sort of finger buffet or so, and it had like potato salad or egg or something like that on it. And my dad was there, and I was saying, Dad, what else do I need to put on this? And he said, You know. And I said, No, I don't know. What do I need to put on it? And he started going into some sort of philosophical reasoning. And, he was talking about when they were leaving Jamaica, and certain people would spit on the ground and all kind of stuff like that. And I was like, Yo, Dad, you're trying to confuse me, man. My poor little brain right now. You're trying to confuse my brain. Tell me what I need to put on it. And he said, Well, you know, it's up to you, but you want to put love on it. Yeah? Spread love on it. And I was thinking, love? I put love on the biscuit? What are you trying to say to me, Dad? And he said, Well, it's up to you. You either put love on it or put blood and, you know, look forward to World War III. I thought, oh, okay. So I guess you're trying to tell me to put ketchup and hot pepper sauce on it. All right, you know. And I, as I woke up out of that dream, yeah, I was thinking, what does that dream mean? What's he saying to me? And I guess I went back into another. Oh yeah. So before I went back into another dream, I called on. I sort of realized, all right. He said to me World War III and blood. So I called upon the angels of peace and asked the angels of peace to basically shine the power of love across the world, and so that we can avoid the World War III thing. I got a lot of mosquitoes and flies trying to bug me. It's going up to about 6 o'clock in the a.m. right here now, so I walked 25 minutes to get over here. And when I had that dream vision, it was 20 to 4 in the morning, right? And, and so basically, what it is, as Spirit is revealing to me more and more since then, is that we as a people on planet Earth right here and now need to shed light and love on the planet. We need to wake up to who we are, what we are, and, you know, embrace the fact that we are the living fire of the Creator Source flowing through us as the energy of love, and that we need to embrace even greater than love, which is the mercy of the Father, the mercy of what we are, what I am. Yeah, and let that energy flow onto the planet Earth right here and now, because these crazy guys are about set to start their World War III. And the biscuit represents the earth as it is, round and flat. Yeah. Um, and I guess all the three, there was three things on the biscuit. Maybe it was three of representing three of the what you call it now, the continents that are set to stir up the fire, the flame of war, and that if we keep in our slumber, you know, mothers against sons, daughters against fathers, brothers, you know, sisters against one another. If we keep in this energy, which is the energy that Babylon in his wisdom would have us keeping, then we will be helping to flame the fire of hate and rage and basically find ourselves glued to the toys of destruction that Babylon would give us in order to distract us from the power of who we really are. And that is that we are divine, not even sure about the word divine, but we are the actual source of love. You know, as it's said, we are, if you strip our DNA down to its core, you will find that it's actually written God within man. And, you know, somebody else will say, well, who is God? You know, having been to heaven, I saw the light, the flaming light in the midst of heaven, where the high priests were giving reverence to the light, and the light reached out into the multiverses. So, what is God? God is not sitting down in heaven, because the high priests of heaven, they give reverence to the light, and the light is within you. The light is within each and every one of us. The light is love. The light is mercy. The light is without words. And it reached to the source, the very source of all there is, that is in the center of all multiverses, stacked on top of multiverses. Yeah, and that light emanates, it is within you, within each and every one of us. Yeah, and we're easily distracted by thinking that we should be pursuing money and earthly gains and all that kind of stuff, and forget about our Father's scriptures. So my father came to me this last night gone, and my father represents my father's fathers, and each one of their fathers through to the very beginning of time, as your father represents likewise. And Babylon would turn the mothers against the children and the children against the fathers, and have us distracted so that we do not remember who we really and truly are. And we'll buy big boats and aeroplanes and cars and, you know, the greatest meals, and get fat and go, ho, 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 drink our champagne, ho, 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 you know, as individuals. And Babylon will not tell you that you and the next person and the next person and the next person are connected. Babylon will have you fight against one another in terms of race, color, creed. And Babylon will not tell you that you in your black skin today is the same person that came in the life before in your white skin, and the same person that came before in your Chinese skin in previous life. Yeah. And you're here fighting against one another. So, as my father was saying in this vision last night, it is up to each and every one of us whether we're going to choose to spread the energy of love on the biscuit, which is earth, or we're going to continue in our drunken stupor and in our slumber, comatized, and choose to pick up the hate and rage instead of moving together as one, remembering why we're here. And we are here to spread the joy of love and mercy upon the land and to shake each other awake and say, remember, 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 re-put together who you are and why you are here. Zane? So, this is what I came here in the bushes to remind you of. And indeed, when I was on my way over here, my vision, my thoughts were focused on Babylon and saying to Babylon, yo man, it's time for you to redeem the blood of the children that you've drained, redeem the stuff that you've stolen in order to make your kingdom, and surrender to the will of the God, source, creator, and surrender to the love that you may gain the mercy and that your soul may be taken into the great central sun, that you may be reunited with the source of all there is and be at peace forevermore, so that your generations, even down to the fourth and fifth generation, may be remembered on the earth and may have a chance again to rise up anew in peace and in love through the mercy of the one, which is the oneness that we all are. So put away your thoughts of your nuclear weapons, and put away your thoughts of your war, and put away your great big guns and diamonds and crowns, and put away all this folly. And remember, we put together. And in the name of the one love that I am, I grant you forgiveness for all your folly. I, the one, I, that I am the oneness. And yes, indeed, I even thank you for your deception, for deceiving the children to the state that we are in right here and now, so that we can remember and re-put together and say, glory unto the greatest, the one source of all there is. I remember, I re-put together in I heart the source, the truth of love that I am. So with that, I say peace, love, and mercy to all, in the name of the one fire within. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hashemai, Starfire, he who goes forth. Hashemai, Hashemai.